For the first time in MLS history, New York City Football Club completes the season series sweep against the New York Red Bulls. They won back in June 1-0 at Red Bull Arena. This afternoon, Saturday, September 17th, City takes all 3 points in a dominant 2-0 win over their bitter rivals, the New York Red Bulls. I'm James Burley for WFUV Sports. Coming into this one, both teams knew there would be a lot on the line. New York City FC has been in pretty terrible form, losing 4 of their last 5 in MLS play, but they are coming off of the Campeones Cup win against Liga MX champions Atlas FC on Wednesday. That was at Yankee Stadium, a good 2-0 win from the citizens. They brought that momentum into this one on Saturday. They started off brilliantly. In just the first minute, Alex Callens, the star center back, gets a goal off a corner, flicked on, alone at the back post, and he taps it home to give them a 1-0 lead just seconds into the match. And they built off of that. The Red Bulls did not get any quality showcase on the field early in that match. It was all New York City FC. They added another one on a similar style. Corner second ball was kept alive, and Santiago Rodriguez was the one who put it home 23 minutes later than Callens had to make it 2-0 to double the advantage for the Pigeons. Now, the Red Bulls are known to be that team in Major League Soccer that loves to press, but we have to talk about New York City's FC's press because they did a great job too. They're the second most efficient pressing team in Major League Soccer, and they don't get enough credit for it. But where the real credit is due is how they played out of the Red Bulls' pressure. The Red Bulls' press was not as calculated as it's been in the past and was not certainly as imposing. But you have to give New York City and Nick Cushing, their manager, a lot of credit for the way they approached this match. They were playing out of the Red Bulls' press almost pretty easily in that first half. The Red Bulls did have a couple moments. Elias Manuel thought he scored but was about a yard offside. That would have been a big moment for him, the Brazilian loanee striker for the Red Bulls. It would have been his first to open up his MLS account for the side from Harrison, New Jersey. Luquinhas had a open look at goal that was cleared off the line by Callens. And once again, as it carried into the second half, another open look at goal, Caden Clark, was denied as he skied it over the goal, thanks to Sean Johnson, closing down quite a bit of space. Despite being dominant in the first half, New York City scaled it back in the second. They gave the Red Bulls time on the ball, and it played into their favor. City was able to counter the Red Bulls and play off of their pressure. They really opened up the game and deserved all 3 points. A dominant 2-0 home win for New York City FC, and this has playoff implications as well. The Red Bulls still third, NYCFC fourth, but only 1 point to divide between them right now. The Red Bulls, of course, with that third place spot, are in a good position for the playoffs as they'll likely host a home game. That can be confirmed as soon as this weekend if Orlando drop points in their upcoming fixture. New York City FC is going to be doing a bit of scoreboard watching as well. Although they haven't clinched the playoffs like the Red Bulls have, they've basically all but done that. If DC United win tomorrow night against Inter Miami, New York City FC will have clinched. The result today, massive for them as they look to get back to winning ways. 5 winless matches in league play. Combining that with a win against your biggest rival at home, anything can happen. Fans will remember from last season that New York City FC didn't exactly go into the playoffs with brilliant form, and they came away as MLS Cup champions. As for the Red Bulls, they got caught by surprise tonight. They thought this was going to be an easier game than it was. Gerhard Struber's approach to the match indicates that. But unfortunately, that's just not the way things go in this sport. You have to play for all 90 minutes and you have to show up on the pitch, and the New York Red Bulls just didn't do that. However, we have an international break coming up. Aaron Long of the New York Red Bulls will be featuring for the United States men's national team, as will Sean Johnson, the goalkeeper of New York City FC. Daniel Edelman and Caden Clark will be at the U20 Revelations Cup in Mexico for the U.S. national team. So that's going to do it for me, James Burley, WFUV Sports. New York City FC 2-0 over the New York Red Bulls this Saturday. A dominant win, very much deserved. Just 1 point between the two sides now. 2 games left in the season as we close in on MLS Cup playoffs. New York City will take on Orlando after the international break in their next one, and the Red Bulls will travel to Columbus to take on the Crew in their next one. See you guys next time.